G'day everyone and welcome to your Monday footy feed. Well, the post-mortem has begun at Carlton after last night's horrendous loss to Essendon, 81 points the final margin, and they are shell-shocked. In fact, the players took the step of conducting their own post-game meeting without the coaches.
Just spoke about sort of the unacceptable effort that went on last night, and a few home truths were said, and I think you'll see a pretty aggressive and different side this week going to Saturday.
Yeah, it was certainly probably the worst loss I've been involved in.
Believe it or not, the Blues still realistically think they're a finals hope.
Yeah, we believe we are. We think that was more an aberration really than what we really are.
Carlton plays Melbourne on Saturday. Things a fair bit brighter at the Bombers this morning, but confirmation Paul Chapman is in doubt for the trip to take on Fremantle after hurting his ankle last night.
The ankle's a little bit sore, so we'll try and get that right this week first thing, and then, it's up to the coaches then about whether they want to play me or not.
Ruckman Paddy Ryder is hopeful of returning to the side from his ankle injury. Already reeling from a winless start to the season, Melbourne is set to meet with Mitch Clark this week, with speculation the forward is on the verge of quitting the club. Nat Edwards is at AAMI Park. Nat, has Paul Roos got an update for us?
Yes, Matt, as we know, Mitch Clark has taken an extended leave of absence from the club as he deals with some personal health issues. Now, we know that Mitch Clark obviously has been battling a debilitating foot injury for the past 2 years and has also had some calf issues earlier this season. Melbourne coach Paul Roos says they will support him in whatever decision he makes.
My conversation with Mitch has been more along text message and, hope you're going okay, mate. We're here to support you and all those sorts of things. I really haven't got too involved, with all the other side of it. Our concern is for him and his health and making sure, that's getting better. If that involves football, fantastic. If it doesn't, well, I think I'm supportive of that as well.
Roos has also revealed that last week he sought advice from Essendon coach Mark Thompson. Now, that chat prompted him to move James Frawley and Lyndon Dunn up forward in the game against the Giants on Sunday. Whether that remains a permanent fixture for the rest of the season, time will have to tell. Matt, back to you.
All right, Nat, thank you for that. At the other end of the ladder, an undefeated Geelong will have to do without mercurial forward Stephen Motlop for a little while longer, according to coach Chris Scott.
His rehab has been first class, and he continues to tick all the boxes we're asking of him, but we took a cautious approach with Stephen to have the surgery in the first place, so there's no point rushing him back prematurely given that approach. In better news, key playmaker Corey Enright is a chance to return from a leg injury for Saturday night's top of the table clash with West Coast at Simmons Stadium. Still on injuries and losing to Gold Coast is not the only worry for Brisbane, with confirmation Daniel Rich will require a knee reconstruction.
For a while. So we've got to make sure we're there to support him and help him through it in whatever way we can.
The Lions face Port Adelaide this weekend at the Adelaide Oval. Injuries are also the big story out of Port Adelaide's loss to North Melbourne. Angus Monfries is facing weeks out after injuring his hamstring, scans to reveal more, while Chad Wingard is in doubt for the clash with Brisbane after injuring his ankle. But a stack of power players pulled up sore, and in part they're blaming the Etihad surface.
It was a pretty tough contest, and obviously at Etihad as well you pull up a little bit sore, and a short turnaround this week, so we're going to make sure our recovery's spot on.
Meanwhile, at North Melbourne, they're still talking about the amazing contribution of veteran Brent Harvey.
He goes for the kill! Out of this world!
I thought he was probably going to sell a bit of candy and try and get around Schultz, but no, he's a great kick, and credit to him. He takes the moment and nailed it.
The Kangaroos now travel to take on Sydney. Hawthorn's quest for back-to-back flags couldn't be off to a better start, and without Lance Franklin, they are showing the rest of the competition just how much depth they have.
We've got midfielders hitting the scoreboard, and even half-back flankers are getting involved, Matty Suckling and Grant Birchall and that as well. So that's a real positive for us, especially probably all the media saying the doom and gloom about the big fella leaving. So it's good that we've got all that spread, and the young guys coming in are kicking them as well.
The Hawks head to the Gold Coast this weekend, and that is all for your footy feed for a Monday. We'll have the MRP news covered off for you in Charged. For now, I'm Matt Thompson. Have a great night.